This is today's Aquarius horoscope prediction. Those born between January 20 and February 18 belong to this zodiac sign. People born under the Aquarius zodiac sign are usually very sensitive and tend to get discouraged as soon as things don't go their way. Aquarius, I know that these are not good times for you as far as love is concerned. You would undoubtedly like to find that special person who occupied your heart, even if it sounds a bit corny said that way. Perhaps the problem is that you set the bar too high and demand too much of people for you to even give them the opportunity to meet you. Perhaps that special person is closer to you than you think, it's just that you haven't stopped to think about it, or you haven't wanted to give them the opportunity they deserve. Sometimes it can turn out that people, when we get to know them, are when we are really attracted to them, because not everything is physical, and that is something that you should have already realized. Today your horoscope sign and its prediction tells us that changes are at the door, so don't despair and be patient. Think calmly, it's going to improve. Don't expect that improvement for a few weeks. Love horoscope for single women. Today you are likely to regret not having listened to someone who gave you good advice at the time. As a good Aquarius, you are quite stubborn, and it is difficult for you to admit your mistakes, but today you are going to realize that you were wrong. Do not worry, because it is nothing serious or nothing that cannot be solved. If you change your mind about something you had planned to do, tell the people involved as soon as possible. Today's free prediction for the Aquarius man, Aquarius friend: do not despair, because love has not knocked on your door yet. It's just a matter of time. You are quite demanding when it comes to finding a partner, and it's not that that's all bad, since you certainly don't have to settle for any woman just because you're not alone. But it is true that you usually give too much importance to the physical, and that is something that changes over time or stops attracting us with the same intensity. You must also learn to prioritize other very important aspects, not pay the slightest attention, and who could be that person you are looking for. This is typical of Aquarius men. Open your eyes wide and be more attentive, and you will find out who it is. Today's Aquarius horoscope in love for singles. Although not all Aquarians are exactly the same, since each one has a different ascendant, in general I can tell you that being so introverted you are missing the opportunity to interact with people who would help you expand your circle of friends. This is very important when it comes to finding a partner, since in your environment there is no one who calls your attention for a possible relationship that goes beyond friendship. I recommend that you open up and take advantage of the opportunity you are going to have to meet new people, even if it is online. You must get to it if you want to advance your goals in love, work, or any other area of your life. If you have a partner, this is a good day to review the responsibilities that concern a couple and check if they are evenly distributed. It is necessary that each one is committed to the same. Today is a day in which you should stop guessing, and you should approach that person you are interested in to find out what he is trying to tell you, and if, in fact, he is trying to tell you something. It is better that, before taking that step you want to take, you have the certainty that you are on firm ground. You see distant signals that you don't know how to interpret. Is a lean cow season coming, or the opposite? The news overwhelms you. The stars remind you that before the collective, there is the individual. And in that sense you are doing everything in your power to produce. You will be rewarded for it. As is usually decided, the show must go on. It is your day to check if the wounds have healed and get back on your feet again. You do not have time for contemplation. Your presence is demanded in spaces that only you can manage and preserve. You are valuable, and therefore you cannot afford isolation. These days Mars will rule you. Remember that you are one of the best fighters in life, and you always seek perfection in everything you do. These days will be full of new ideas to be better professionally, as well as to study a language, because that way you will have more tools to open the door to success. Although this planet has its dark side, such as envy and greed, you must control yourself and not let those feelings invade your spiritual and loving being. You get the proposal that'll help you a lot to feel freer and stronger. Your magic numbers are 0, 1, and 15. The strong colors are the ones that will give you abundance. You must be careful with love betrayals, so leave that love that is not for you and learn to be with yourself for a while. At work you will get recognition and privileges. It is a very good time, Aquarius. Launch yourself to conquer horizons that give you the money and stability you are looking for. Try to avoid being burdened with responsibilities that do not belong to you. In love, maybe you will have some surprise in the afternoon that can disconcert you favorably. All the defects of others can affect you more today. Try to calm down. In health, your body is asking you for more rest to recover. Keep that in mind. Tip of the day: do not place all your expectations in a single area of your life. If you bet on your talent, you also bet on your health. Advance in all aspects. Lucky numbers for today: 5, 16, 18, 33, 46, 49. Horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific Aquarius horoscope prediction and advice for each of them. First decan, January 21st to 31st. Do not ask others for more than what you are willing to give. You'll be better off that way. Second decan, February 1st to 10th. Comparisons are not good, and looking at others with envy only makes you delay in getting what you want. Third decan, February 11th to 18th. Avoid unnecessary problems by getting involved in matters that are not yours. Sometimes it is better not to comment and to remain